Good morning, F2F partners. I'm James Blevins, Vice President of Business Development. Doing a little video this morning that we're going to try to do more often. We're bringing these videos to you because we feel like some things that there's out there that we want to go over and that you may or may not know. Like I said, I'm Vice President of Business Development, and you guys are business for us. We're not out selling customers, and we're here to develop you and to make things as easy as for you as possible while you're here at F2F and to support you. The first big news we have, most of you may know, or we sent out a letter, hopefully you know, is that we are no longer affiliated at all with Max Trans in Jackson, Tennessee. So all the ownership and all the support are now here in Chattanooga. If you have information in your phone, safety numbers or anything that still say Jackson, Tennessee on them, please get rid of those and make sure that you have the numbers that we have here for you. Your advocate will have those numbers for you. So I want to go over three things today that I keep seeing pop up on the partners page and questions we're getting. And basically the three R's: rates, relationships, and responsibilities. The first thing is rates. There's been some questions about, hey, businesses, the economy may be slowing down, the rates aren't what we saw at the beginning of the year or maybe the middle of the year, and that is very true. The summer was an all-time high for rates. Van rates were as high as I've ever seen them in my lifetime, and flatbed rates were off the roof. Those have eased up a little bit, which is to be expected. So one thing I want to go over with you is, we are the guys doing the best here at F2F. Alex, you can pan in. I want to show you. This is a map of where everybody is. I have a couple of guys over here in California, a couple in Arizona, but most of you are from Dallas East. And if I go to my slide here, I can show you that most of our business are done in these states. Most of you know that. If you've been here with us for a while, you probably run in the states I have that are highlighted here. So 65, 75, 81, these areas are where you guys are running most of your freight. So if you stay in those lanes, we're seeing those rates stay pretty steady. So just be aware of that. If you get way off into, Montana, be sure you get a rate going to Montana that can get you out of there, because you may not be getting anything coming back. So, or you may have to come out of there for a lot less than what you had hoped for. That brings me to my second point, which is relationships. Find a core group of brokers and work with those brokers. The guys that do that are the most successful we have. Guys get to where they don't even really use the load board anymore because they have a list that they contact and they just run for the same guys all the time. You'll get a better rate that way. You'll have less headache that way because chances are you'll know the shipper you're going to, you'll know the receiver you're going to, you'll know whether a broker is telling you you don't need an appointment time when you know you do, and so you won't get frustrated. So just some things that to keep in mind for our newer partners. You older hands here with us, you know that, and I really appreciate the information that the seasoned guys provide on the partners page. It's really a cool thing to have other contractors caring about the success of other people. We don't really see that a lot in the business, so that's a really cool thing with F2F. So the last thing I want to go to in this video is responsibilities. You're a contractor here with F2F. We don't keep our thumb on you on a daily basis. As Alex has always said, you have freedom to create your own business. That said, there are some responsibilities that we as F2F have to require of you. It's not that we just have safety people out here, Antoinette and Daphne, just making up things that they want to do just to get under your skin. It's stuff that the Department of Transportation requires of us. So if Daphne or Antoinette are asking things of you, please get back to them, because we have to have safety procedures in place. These, like, again, are not to keep our thumb on you, but they are to assist us in providing the motoring public that we are a safe carrier. Our contractors, I feel like, are some of the best contractors in the country, because no one here is in their first rodeo. You guys are all seasoned contractors, and you've all own equipment, so that means you're above the board. Maintenance issues, we're having some issues with. We're getting some tickets on maintenance. Please maintain your equipment. Always, as an owner operator and as a driver myself, you know, when I hit the brake pedal, I wanted the truck to stop, so I made sure my brakes were good. If you get in a situation where, you know, you feel like you're falling behind in your maintenance, please give us, you know, a heads up so that we can maybe assist you, or, you know, put some ideas out there for you. I like to say nowadays, we're F2F Transportation, we're not F2F Savings and Loan, but on the same thing, at the same time, we want to make sure that, you know, you guys are safe. The last thing that I wanted to go over is paperwork. As most of you by well should know, we made a drastic change in how we do paperwork yesterday. We are now using TransFlow. The reason we are doing TransFlow is because we feel like that is the safest thing that we can do, or let me say that, I said that wrong. It's the easiest thing that we can do. The McLeod app was kind of clunky, and we just weren't happy with that. The TransFlow app is very easy. If you don't know how to use it, please get with your advocate, or Casey, or Alex. They can show you how to use it. It's very simple. So that said, we're going to require that you do use it on a daily basis to update your statuses. That way, we always know that the paperwork chain will follow the correct path, which will make payroll days easier. So, you know, payroll days shouldn't be hectic if you're doing your paperwork every day like you should. So there again, if you have any questions or anything with that, please contact your advocate. That's what they're here for. We don't have dispatchers here. We have advocates. They're here to help you. They're not babysitting you, you know, because you don't need it, because you're contractors. You are, they're just here to assist you. So we need those things from you. It helps our system move more smoothly, and it'll help you in the long run. So with those three things out of the way, I want to say the future is bright here at F2F. Again, we couldn't be more ecstatic about the fact that the ownership is all now here in Chattanooga, and everybody here is under one roof. We can all get together if there's an issue and address issues that you may have. So we appreciate you and hope you have a good week.